Hi guys, I'm pretty excited to be back today for a new video. So today I'm sharing with you something totally different. It's not a haul, it's more like a trying on of everything I made before. For those who don't know, I study fashion at school, study mostly pattern making, and I had like some internship experience too, like in fashion design, and since then so I never stopped to sew because I always try to improve myself, and sometimes I also do some work for people too, and that's just really what I'm passionate about. So I'm pretty excited to do for you today a try on of all the pieces I created, or at least because not everything is here in Bahrain with me. There is some pieces I made were still in France at my parents' house, especially actually big pieces like I made my civil wedding dress, and when I was in Korea studying, I made a hanbok, a Korean traditional costume. But most of the things are here, so I hope you will enjoy this video. So I saw a video on YouTube, so I think it's Corlipa who made it, so I like to follow her. She mostly do upcycling. Me, I'm not really too much into upcycling. I do it some, but mostly like it's my job technically. I mostly make from clothes from A to Z, and I really love to see how the fabric get transformed. It's really fun. So I'm gonna do like a try on of all the clothes I made. Not everything is perfect because I will always be learning, and there is always something who is not perfect. But I think it's kind of cool to, even for me, to see all my evolution. And it's actually pretty cool too to see all the clothes I made on angle like that, because I never did that, so it's really cool. Actually, I'm quite impressed of everything I did since like a few years, but at the same time not quite impressed because so I hope like if next year I'll do again this kind of video with all the new pieces, I will have a lot more. I will have made maybe hopefully next year like that, I hope, because I always have so much ideas. Actually there is always a big gap between what I'm thinking about and what I actually. So to show you here on my iPad, here this is all the things I want to create next. So there is quite a lot of things besides what I actually made. And yet I think there is a lot of missing things I want to create next, because well, I just have too much ideas and I didn't add all the things I want to make with the fabrics I already have in my storage. And here it's by months. I like to have like a planning, and here I have all the next sewing project I want to make. So I like to do it like that I know what I'm gonna, when I work on something, what I'm gonna do next. I think it helped me to be more organized too, and I like to always have an idea in head on what I'm gonna make next, if it makes sense. And also in my iPad I wanted to show you up in my screenshot here. So I like to put screenshot in a lot of websites. I like to give me a lot of ideas of all the inspiration of things I want to make. So there is quite a lot. I prefer to use to put a screenshot in my iPad like that than using Pinterest. And yeah, so here there is also a lot of things I have in mind to make next. To explain you more how I work when I have a next sewing project in mind, then I put an inspiration, I put a mood board, I create a mood board like this, like what I show you on the blog, when I share with you all the next sewing inspiration I want to make next. So it really helped me to visualize, and then after I make my sketch on Procreate, this application, with my Apple Pen. And voila, now you know all. So I'm not gonna do like in my haul, I'm not gonna propose for you two looks with each pieces, because most of them, there is some maybe you never saw on the blog, but most of them you saw it on the blog. So I will share with you a picture of one look I shoot for the blog. But I'm gonna create one other look with each pieces, and I hope you will like it and you will see them maybe different. And there's also those pieces you didn't see them since like years. So for new people who are following me, you may have never seen them. So I really hope you're gonna enjoy this video, and I'm pretty excited to try this right now. First pieces to show you in a really simple look, because I just put this trench coat above the outfit, above my outfit of the day, and I just added this little purse. So this trench coat I made it during my second year of fashion school. It's pretty cool because I used a really similar color for the lining and the fabric, and like I made it at school, it's cool because I have the label with all the information about this product. I decided to just put a belt, so I could just tie it up, no buttons at all. I just like, oh, it is like that. There is pocket with flap on the piping, I guess, piping pocket. There is also a split at the back. And the only bad thing is I had a belt at the I had belt at my wrist too, but I lost it in the plane, so yeah, too bad. But it's still cool like that, and it's definitely a piece I'm gonna wear a lot through the years. Second look with a second piece to show you. So this white blazer, I made it when I was in South Korea as an exchange student. So I don't wear it quite often. I thought it was really bad well made, but it's not that bad. I think it's also because when I was at school, I really didn't trust myself, and I struggled quite a lot to make good things because I didn't have the experience. And I kind of prefer to walk when I'm really by myself at home. I don't know, I like it better. I'm more confident this way when nobody look at what I'm doing. So here I'm wearing a total different look with this play suit, and actually I have been thinking about adding a button, so it will be waisted. Like that. I think that's why I don't wear it as often, because normally I prefer oversized blazer, and this one is really waisted like that. It's really like a lady blazer. But I kind of want to like add a button to wear it really like that, because it's totally different from what I usually wear, and I really imagine it with a black middle skirt, like really flared, a little bit like the old Dior look. I think it will be really cool. A different look this time to show you this skirt I made, this pink flared skirt with pleats. So this one I made it when I first moved out with my future husband in South Korea. So I bought this fabric in South Korea as well. I was lucky because somebody bought me a really small sewing machine who cost less than $100, I even think. So like what was even like a little sewing machine, you can do whatever you want, because it's even with sewing machine I work on my little wedding dress for civil wedding. The first things I made was this skirt. So yeah, a middle skirt. I love the color, and there is a waistband here. I think it's pretty cute. Actually new dress I made in Korea, back in Korea. So this dress, it was when it was a trend of off-shoulder top. I didn't sew those parts, the ruffle with the dress, because then I could have worn it in a lot of different ways. Like if I wanted, I could just wear as an asymmetrical dress like that, or even a lot of different ways. And I can even just take this out and just put it down and wearing it as a middle skirt, as it's just basically a tube. It's so easy. So to change from what I share with you years on the blog, I wear it here waisted with a belt. Third pieces, and actually the last one I made in Korea. So this is this top, unlike actually the other pieces I made in Korea and I showed you before. I didn't use any pattern because, well, I didn't have that many things back in Korea, and so I made everything myself. All the fabric have been bought in Korea too. I love this one, it's really thick, that's why the volume is pretty cool. There is ruffles, bow, well, everything I like. Oops, I actually had another pieces from I made in Korea to show you. Actually this time it's not something I made from A to Z. It's just a customization, so it's just this top. Because with my husband we went to see a UFC game. We bought the souvenir t-shirt on me to make it more girly. I added pierced this dye on Seoul here. I really wanted to still show you because I spent quite a lot of times sewing this belt, and I think it's such a cute details now to this top. And now to make this look more complete, I'm gonna add a jacket. So this jacket, I made it so just after Korea when I was back to visit my family in France during summer times, and I made this jacket in denim. So I use a pattern from Burda Easy magazine. Normally the model is supposed to be longer, but I only bought 3 meters. I thought it was 3 meters of denim. I thought I would have made just like the model. It was like a yellow mustard wool fabric. It was super nice, but I didn't find what I wanted, and then I found denim, and I think it's just so cool. I just really love the jacket. I wear it a lot. Well, obviously not in Bahrain, but normally I wear it a lot, and I know it's one more time a piece who is gonna follow me a lot. I'm also thinking if I come back in France this winter, hopefully, I'm thinking about making another one, but maybe this time longer. So another jacket coat, and this time in wool, in like a check pattern. And I think it will be really nice for winter, and it will keep me warm when I will be back in France. First pieces I made when I was in Sicily. So this dress, but actually the fabrics come from Korea. It's some kind of little velvet with a pattern. It's really cute. And I made this dress for I think maybe our first Christmas in Sicily. So next, this sweater. So this one, to make this one, I used a pattern from a Burda Uzi again. The fabrics come from France actually. It's well, some kind of wool, and I love it because it's my only camel sweater like that, and I love this color. It's so cool. A new piece to show you. So this is this purple dress. So I made this one in Sicily because we are invited to a wedding. But the fabrics comes from Korea. It's really cute. I love this pale color. Before there was straps here, but I get rid of them. I should really wear this dress more often because I think it's such a super cute summer dress too. The only things is I'm pretty sure it's linen because by the way it's wrinkled like that. Yeah, that's the only bad things about this cute dress. This time I'm showing you an upcycling project I made. So this was originally a main shirt. So I bought two, this one or another one in Sicily at the market. But the other one I never made something yet, but I really have to work on the other one. But with this one, so I made this cute dress, and at the bottom I added the leftover of one of the previous dresses you saw before, this broderie anglaise. New pieces I made. So this cute top, actually I made this top just after the dress I made for her civil wedding. Maybe I will post a picture here. So this top I made it so actually literally just after my wedding dress, and I used a burda pattern again, and the fabric, I bought this fabric in France, in a shop in France. This time, so I made the pattern myself for this one too. What else? So I made this one in Sicily again. The fabric, I bought it in Korea again because before I left Korea, I made sure to visit one of the fabric shop I used to go to one more time. New piece I made is this crop top. So I bought this gingham fabric in Sicily. Actually, I still have a lot of leftover with this fabric because I think I bought like 5 or 6 meters, so quite a lot. Because back then I wanted to sell my creation on Etsy, but then I was not feeling ready yet, so it didn't happen. But here's the crop top I made. It's a really cute one. Well, I found it cute. And here I wear it with this cardigan. So for the little story, this cardigan is actually a sweater I bought in France like really long time ago. And when I found it, because so this is normally the back, and I found the button was super cute. It was button with like rhinestone, and when I saw it, I really thought it was a cardigan, so I just take off the label and I wear it as a cardigan when I bought it. But by time, after washing it a lot, the rhinestone button didn't look nice, so it's not a huge transformation at all. I just changed the button, nothing huge, but I'm gonna show you a close-up of this button, and I found them super cute. I love those buttons. I found them on Amazon, and I think they are just like super cute. New pieces to to show you. So I made this dress for Valentine's Day because you're gonna see there is so many cute heart prints on it. It's so cute. I bought the fabric in Sicily, and I think it's also one of the first pieces I made with my actual sewing machine in Sicily. Because so like I told you before, in Korea I was lucky to have a little sewing machine, but it was not my actual baby sewing machine. Yeah, I consider my sewing machine like my baby. So I got my sewing machine, my actual one, when I turned 20. It was a present from my parents, and like after I didn't use it for years because I was living abroad, and it's only I think maybe the second year when we were living in Sicily, when my parents came to visit us, they brought with us my sewing machine in their suitcase. Fortunately nothing happened to her because they made sure it was safe, and I finally got it, and now it's following me all around the world because this is so nice because I even have it here in Bahrain, and it's so much better. The last item actually made in Sicily is this skirt I made for Christmas. So I love this skirt. I'm definitely gonna wear this one every Christmas. I wear it last Christmas too, because well, the pattern is just so cute. It's really Christmassy, and I use the pattern from Burda magazine for this pleated skirt. And I love it. It's really cute. This time we are starting with all the pieces I made in Bahrain. So this dress is the first dress I actually made in Bahrain. So there is always a long time, well, quite a long time without my sewing machine when we move out from one country to another. Like our package take usually 2 or 3 months to come. So yeah, for me. So this fabric is one of the fabric I bought in Sicily. It's actually a really similar cotton, I think it's a cotton, similar fabric to the dress we saw just before, the one with the hurts. I actually think those fabric are not meant really to make clothes, but mostly like fabrics to make sheets. Like baby sheets, because I remember when I saw those, they were all in the same area with very cute print. So I made this dress for my birthday last year. So I made the pattern by myself. I saw a dress on Zara I really loved, and I tried to remake, and actually I succeeded, so I'm really in love with this dress. It was quite a lot of work, but I'm really happy how it turned out. And this time I wear it as puff sleeves because last year in the blog you saw it like that. And so it's off shoulder like that. I'm definitely, if I have a wedding one day, wear this dress again. Even like, it's such a cute summer dress, no? And this is I use the leftovers of the fabric of the dress you just saw before, so I made a skirt, rape skirt with ruffles at the bottom, so I had another fabric so it would be long enough and not too short. Another summer dress I made here, so a really simple one with a shearing top. The pattern I made it this one by myself too. So this fabric I bought it here in Bahrain. It's a Liberty. I actually have some leftovers, so I think I'm gonna make short with this one because I think it will look good as shorts. So if you follow me on Instagram, you may see I bought quite often fabrics in Bahrain. I just love their fabric here. I love it a lot better than when I was in Sicily because in Sicily I don't know it was too fold up their fabric. I couldn't see good. I don't know. I think it didn't catch my eyes as good as it does here. And I love their print. And I actually think the price is quite worth it. And the quality is good too. Like sometimes, I don't know. I think the quality is better here than anywhere. But maybe I'm wrong. But I just love their print all the time. I always find something I love, well, too much. But I love to visit them. Like I visit them quite often, especially one shop. They always also give me discounts, so yeah. New dress I made. So this is a black gingham you saw before as a crop top. So I already know with the leftover of the fabric besides this dress, I'm gonna make really comfy pants. I would like a really comfy one with an elastic, or I could just tie it up. I think it would be nice. So that's what I want to make with the leftover of this fabric. But so last year I made this dress just before to go in Malaysia, and I really love it. I made the pattern myself too, and yeah, I just loved the way it turned. Another pieces I took with me in my suitcase while we were in Malaysia in vacation. This is this top I made, so I made it really quick. I think the fabric, this white fabric, comes from Sicily. I'm not quite sure. It's just a simple cotton polyester, I think, fabric, and I made this cute top. So I made this dress last year because we were invited to a quinceañera. So to make it, I used a pattern of, I think it was a night gown in a Burda magazine one more time, but I make it shorter and I added this cute tulle detail. Next, a little top. So one more time I made here in Bahrain because now it's only pieces I made here in Bahrain. Since we're starting to get to the new guest I made. So I made this puff sleeve top with lace here and just jazzed cotton here. So to make it, I actually made the pattern of the sleeve by myself, but they don't look as puff because where this is lace, and lace don't make really amazing puff sleeves. But I really love this top. And I used as a base the pattern of a Burda for the top, but it's a lot altered from what I did, so so it's not really the actual pattern I use since it's a lot more wasted. Voilà, for this little top. I actually really love this top because I wear it quite often. It's a good basic. So now we are starting with the pieces I made this year. So the first pieces I made, so this is this really crop top, cute top I made with the leftover of the dress you saw just before with little heart print on it. I made so this crop top for Valentine's Day. Yeah, and actually I think I have to short this look because I never wear it like that and I love it. I think it looks so cute with this long white skirt. Voilà. Let's show you one of my favorite pieces I also made. So this blazer, this tailoring jacket, I mean. I found the fabric at tailoring in Bahrain. It's actually a place my husband go out to make suits. And I love it so much. I love this fabric. I love the colors. And I'm pretty proud of what I make because I did I did a lot of difficulties, like with the jacket, because there was a lining and there was slit in the back too, and there was pockets, and it's not perfect, but I love it so much and I know I'm gonna wear it a lot of different ways. Later after, a few months ago, I made the shorts to go with it. It's not perfect neither, but I'm really happy with it because I didn't make a zip until last time was maybe when I was back at school. So I'm happy I have remade a zip, who is not just you know, like an invisible zip in dresses. It's actually like a really bottom zip, like a pen zip. I don't know if you understand what I meant by the difference of it. And yeah, I love this set, and I still have leftovers in this fabric, so I'm thinking about making like a kind of blazer dress with no sleeve. I don't know if you imagine what I'm saying, but this is what I'm gonna make with the leftovers. Voilà, for this set. A new upcycling pieces. So this time, so this one I made it not quite a long time ago. You may have already saw it in the blog if you're not newcomers here. I made it from a whole t-shirt who used to belong to my husband, and I wanted to reproduce the, you know, like the mustard palette t-shirt we see everywhere right now. So I wanted to make this neutral for really nothing. And this is how it turned out, and I like it because I usually wear it tug, but like it's quite long, it also can make such a cute dress. Voilà. Now my rainbow dress I made for my birthday. So really colorful dress. So I imagined the design myself. I really made it from A to Z, and I really love this dress. It's so original. Well, I think it's pretty original, and I love of ladies. So there is a low back on the bow, but here it's not good because it's not hard at all, but yeah, I love my dress. And I made it really good with a denim jacket too, for to wear it all year long. And especially like in the middle season, like spring or fall, with a jacket on, it will look really nice. The last pieces I made is this yellow gingham maxi dress. The fabric comes from Sicily again. It was one of my last fabric I had from there. I really love how it turned out, so I made the pattern by myself, and I really love how this dress turned out. It's pretty flare, and the ruffles at the bottom are really cute, and I make it quite loose because I love dresses like that. It's just so comfortable. So I don't know if you would have already saw it on the blog or not. So I'm really hope you enjoy watching this video. It's very different from what I usually share with you, so I hope you enjoy seeing all the sewing projects I made through the years. On the one I actually have here in Bahrain, since I also have some back in France. So I hope this video will have not be too long, because I know it took me a lot of times to try again all those outfits, but it was pretty fun. And if you like this kind of video, I think maybe I can make one every year to show you all the clothes I made during this year. But of course I will share with you the article of every pieces I made and with the making process most of the time. But maybe one video when it can include all the pieces I made during the whole year, because well, I'm not, if I make another one next year, I'm not gonna show you again all those pieces since you already saw it in this video. But let me know if it will be fun and if you like watching this video. Bye!